We all know Shohei Ohtani is the best player in baseball, but what if I told you he had the best month in MLB history? For the month, he had a 394 batting average, 41 total hits, 29 RBIs, and 15 home runs. Just to make some sense of how good this month was hitting wise, let me just list some records or Hall of Famers that Ohtani was on par with. His 15 home runs in June tied the AL record for most home runs in a single month. He also joined an exclusive list of 14 other players to have a 285 OPS plus in a month, which means his OPS is 185% better than the league average player. And just some players on this list: Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, and Ted Williams, just so you understand how good Ohtani's offensive month was. And out of that 15-player list, only 4 have also hit the 15 home runs that Ohtani did. But Ohtani just doesn't hit home runs. He also was able to get 3 triples, and now he's tied for the MLB lead in triples, and he raised his batting average all the way up to 310, unlike other sluggers who purely hit for power. Using his speed on the base paths, Shohei also stole 4 bases. I mean, what can't this guy do? Did I even mention the fact that he's an all-star level pitcher too? He also smashed a baseball 493 feet, which is this year's furthest home run so far. And at the end of the month, he led the MLB in home runs, triples, and RBIs. And on the last start of the month, he broke even more history. He got 10 strikeouts and homered twice. I mean, pitchers look for run support in their offensive players, but Shohei Ohtani is his own run support. That's how good he is. He hit 2 home runs. And the thing is, he even got injured that game, but he still was amazing. And just moments like these show how powerful and how impactful a player like Shohei Ohtani can be on both sides of the ball as a pitcher and a hitter. So now let's transition to more of his pitching and what he's been able to accomplish on that side. After the month, he has a 3.26 ERA and is third in the entire MLB in strikeouts per 9. Not only does he hit a bunch of home runs, he also strikes out pretty much every batter who comes up to the plate. And the reason he's been able to strike out so many hitters is because of his mixture of velocity and movement that his pitches have. He's constantly hitting high 90s or even 100 on that radar gun, and he's been able to get so much good movement, which causes in a bunch of swings and misses. And since last year, he's first in the entire MLB in double-digit strikeout games. The second pitcher, Kevin Gausman, is 5 double-digit strikeout games behind Ohtani. And during this time frame, from last year till now, he has 61 home runs. And obviously no other pitcher has that. He strikes out the most hitters, and he's a very, very efficient pitcher while also hitting the most home runs. And we talked about Aaron Judge's home run record being amazing, being something that was a terrific record, but Ohtani might even chase that record. He's on pace to be around the 60 home run mark, and he has a good shot of beating Aaron Judge's record, which is just crazy to think about, given that he also starts every 5 days and gives you 3 ERA while striking out 11 hitters per 9 innings. I mean, he's special. I don't even know if we're going to see anyone like him. And the thing with two-way players is so many other guys have tried, but we haven't seen that many guys succeed, like Michael Lorenzen, Brendan McKay. I mean, these guys tried it, but no one succeeded like Ohtani. And it's not like he's a good two-way player. He's the best hitter on the planet while being a top 15 pitcher, which is crazy how he's been able to be so dominant on both sides of the ball. And an interesting stat that I found is, many people think when Shohei pitches, does his hitting performance go down? Actually, when he pitches, he bats .407 in games that he also pitches. Not only does it go up, his batting average goes up about 120 points when he's also pitching. I mean, the guy doesn't get any rest. He's hitting or pitching pretty much the whole entire game, and he's amazing at both of them. And when we look and compare Ohtani's June of 2023 to other historic months in baseball history, I know there's been about 10 or so other players who have brought that similar level of offense, but no one's brought his base running and pitching to the table. He's been able to pitch to 3.5 ERA, and in this month, his average start distance is a little bit over 6 innings, when the MLB average right now is 5 innings. He's been a very quality pitcher. The Angels were in the wildcard race until he got injured. Now they've dropped out of it a little bit, but him and Mike Trout are like both injured now, but I think they can get back in it. And the team was doing so much better when Shohei had this historic month of June of 2023. So he had one of the best offensive months while also bringing pitching and base running, and leads the MLB in F4 because he just does everything available or possible on the field. I think that's what makes it the greatest month in MLB history, in my opinion. And also in general, he's made baseball much more popular and much more fun. We've seen what he did at the WBC. He's the perfect player for the MLB to market. He's fun, but he's also a humble and genuine guy who's an insane baseball player and something we've never seen before. He is the face of baseball. I know Aaron Judge is amazing. I know Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna, other guys are amazing. But Shohei Ohtani is on a tier of his own. There's a good chance I think this could be one of the best MLB seasons, if not the best MLB season in history. Obviously, Shohei has to keep up his insane first half, and I think he could end the season hitting around 300 something, 60 plus homers, 10 triples, leading the league in RBIs, stealing about 20 bases, while also pitching to a 3 to 3.5 ERA. If he breaks Aaron Judge's AL home run record, that'll be insane given everything else he has the possibility to do. And as good of Shohei's month of June 2023 was, I wish more people got to see him shine on the biggest stage. I know he is obviously the most recognized and biggest baseball star as of right now, but imagine how much hype him and Mike Trout would be together playing October baseball. The Angels are currently a couple games back at the wildcard race. I know Mike Trout is going to be injured for the next 4 or 6 weeks, and Shohei won't be able to pitch for a bit, but we'll see what the young players and Shohei can do with this team because he's still going to be a phenomenal hitter. It's just, I don't know if they'll have enough to topple the Jays, Yankees, or Astros because only 2 of those teams are going to make it, and the Angels are going to have to jump 2 of them if they want to even get that last wildcard spot. And if they get that last wildcard spot, I'm not going to lie, I actually like their chances to move on because they're going to be playing an AL Central team, and those teams are really just playing around 500 baseball right now. So Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, if they sneak into the playoffs, they can do some real damage. It'll be great for baseball because you have 2 of the best players. You have the best player from the last generation who's still very good, and then you also have the best player of the new generation, the face of baseball, who can do pretty much everything on the same team together, making a postseason run, which will be something MLB fans would love to see. Thank you guys for watching this video and listening to my opinion and the stats I provided about Shohei Ohtani's insane month of June 2023. Thank you guys and bye.